Understanding how wealth is created and sustained is one of the most important lessons a person can learn, yet it is rarely taught in formal education. Many people spend their lives working tirelessly, exchanging hours for income, without ever learning how money can be structured to work on their behalf. The difference between ongoing financial pressure and long-term prosperity is often rooted in mindset, education, and strategic decision-making rather than income level alone. The 10 books referenced in this list have earned their reputations because they explain these principles in clear, practical, and motivating ways. Each title explores core concepts such as financial discipline, intelligent investing, asset building, and long-term planning. More importantly, they challenge traditional beliefs about money and encourage readers to think differently about earning, saving, and growing wealth. Through real-world examples, timeless strategies, and relatable storytelling, these books provide tools that can be applied regardless of background or income. They help readers understand how wealthy individuals think, how they manage risk, and how they create opportunities rather than wait for them. Collectively, these works offer a foundation for anyone seeking financial independence, stability, and a more intentional approach to building lasting wealth. 10. The Wealthy Barber. The Wealthy Barber by David Chilton presents essential financial principles in a refreshing and highly approachable way, making it especially effective for readers who may feel overwhelmed by traditional finance books. Rather than relying on complex charts or technical language, Chilton uses a storytelling format centered around casual conversations in a neighborhood barbershop. Through these discussions, everyday characters raise common financial questions, allowing readers to see their own concerns reflected in the dialogue. The book focuses on foundational money habits that are often overlooked but critically important. Chilton emphasizes the concept of paying yourself first, encouraging readers to prioritize saving and investing before spending on lifestyle choices. He also explains the long-term power of compound interest, showing how consistent, modest contributions can grow significantly over time. Another core lesson is the importance of living below one's means, not through deprivation, but through mindful spending and intentional financial planning. What makes The Wealthy Barber especially impactful is its simplicity and relatability. The conversational tone removes intimidation from financial topics, making wealth building feel achievable for anyone. By combining practical advice with an engaging narrative, the book serves as an excellent foundation for individuals beginning their journey toward financial stability and long-term security. 9. Your Money or Your Life. Your Money or Your Life by Vicki Robin and Joe Dominguez offers a powerful re-examination of how individuals relate to money, work, and personal fulfillment. Rather than treating money as a goal in itself, the book introduces the idea that money represents life energy, the time, effort, and attention exchanged to earn it. This perspective encourages readers to evaluate every financial decision more consciously by asking whether their spending truly reflects what they value most. Through its well-known 9-step program, the book guides readers toward achieving financial independence by increasing awareness of income, tracking expenses with intention, and reducing unnecessary consumption. Instead of promoting extreme frugality, the authors emphasize thoughtful decision-making that aligns financial behavior with personal values. Readers are encouraged to question automatic spending habits and to measure wealth not by possessions, but by freedom, satisfaction, and purpose. What sets this book apart is its philosophical depth combined with practical structure. It challenges conventional beliefs about success, work, and consumption, inviting readers to redefine what a meaningful life looks like. By aligning money choices with core values, the book helps individuals create long-term financial stability while also improving overall well-being and life satisfaction. 8. I Will Teach You to Be Rich. I Will Teach You to Be Rich by Ramit Sethi delivers a modern, highly practical approach to personal finance that resonates especially well with younger professionals and first-time investors. Rather than promoting restrictive budgeting or financial guilt, Sethi encourages readers to build systems that allow them to enjoy life while still making smart financial decisions. His writing style is direct, energetic, and relatable, making complex financial concepts feel accessible and actionable. The book is structured around a 6-week program that walks readers through essential areas such as managing bank accounts, optimizing credit cards, controlling expenses, and beginning long-term investing. Instead of focusing on abstract theory, Sethi provides clear scripts, checklists, and step-by-step instructions that readers can implement immediately. This hands-on approach removes confusion and helps readers take control of their finances with confidence. A central theme of the book is the idea of spending intentionally. Sethi encourages readers to spend freely on the things they truly value while aggressively cutting costs on areas that do not add meaning to their lives. By automating savings, investments, and bill payments, the system reduces reliance on discipline and motivation. This practical, guilt-free strategy makes consistent wealth building achievable and sustainable over time.
7. The Total Money Makeover. The Total Money Makeover by Dave Ramsey offers a clear, disciplined roadmap for individuals seeking to regain control of their finances and eliminate debt permanently. Rather than focusing solely on numbers and spreadsheets, Ramsey addresses the emotional and behavioral habits that often cause financial struggles in the first place. He emphasizes that money problems are rarely about a lack of income, but rather about ingrained spending patterns, poor decision-making, and the absence of a structured plan. At the core of the book is Ramsey's well-known baby steps system, a sequence of practical actions designed to create steady progress toward financial stability. These steps begin with building a small emergency fund, then aggressively paying off debt using the snowball method, and eventually progressing towards saving, investing, and long-term wealth creation. By breaking the journey into manageable stages, the process feels achievable even for those overwhelmed by financial stress. What makes this approach especially effective is its focus on motivation and momentum. Small victories build confidence and reinforce positive habits, encouraging readers to stay committed. The book's no-nonsense tone and real-life success stories inspire readers to take responsibility for their financial choices and commit to lasting change.
6. The Simple Path to Wealth. The Simple Path to Wealth by J.L. Collins presents a refreshingly clear and honest approach to investing, written in the form of personal letters to his daughter. This intimate format makes complex financial ideas easier to understand while reinforcing the idea that wealth building does not require sophistication or constant oversight. Collins emphasizes that long-term financial success is largely about behavior, patience, and consistency rather than market timing or expert predictions. At the heart of the book is a straightforward investment philosophy. Live below your means, avoid unnecessary debt, and consistently invest in low-cost index funds that track the overall market. Collins explains how compound growth works quietly over time, rewarding those who remain disciplined and resist emotional decision-making. By focusing on broad diversification and minimal fees, readers can allow their investments to grow steadily without the stress of frequent buying and selling. One of the book's strongest messages is its critique of the financial industry's tendency to overcomplicate investing. Collins argues that complexity often benefits institutions more than individuals. By keeping strategies simple and transparent, readers can make confident decisions, reduce risk, and build long-term wealth with far less effort and uncertainty. 5. The Psychology of Money. The Psychology of Money by Morgan Housel offers a thoughtful and deeply insightful exploration of how human behavior shapes financial outcomes far more than technical knowledge or intelligence. Rather than focusing on formulas or investment strategies, Housel examines the emotional and psychological forces that influence how people earn, spend, save, and invest money. Through his series of short, engaging stories, he demonstrates that financial success is often determined by habits, mindset, and perspective rather than analytical skill alone. The book highlights how personal experiences, upbringing, fear, and overconfidence can all affect financial decision-making. He explains that even highly intelligent individuals can make poor money choices when emotions such as greed, anxiety, or ego take control. He also explores the roles of luck and risk, reminding readers that outcomes are not always the result of skill alone, and that acknowledging uncertainty leads to better long-term decisions. One of the central messages of the book is that sustainable wealth comes from patience, consistency, and humility. Instead of chasing quick gains or trying to outperform the market, Hossel advocates for steady progress, long-term thinking, and emotional discipline. By understanding how psychology influences money behavior, readers can make wiser choices and build lasting financial security. The Millionaire Next Door. The Millionaire Next Door by Thomas J. Stanley and William D. Danko challenges many popular assumptions about wealth and success in modern society. Rather than portraying millionaires as flashy spenders living in luxury, the authors reveal that most self-made wealthy individuals lead surprisingly modest lifestyles. Through extensive research and data analysis, they show that true wealth is often quiet, disciplined, and built over long periods of consistent behavior rather than sudden financial windfalls. The book emphasizes that earning a high income does not automatically translate into wealth. Many people with impressive salaries struggle financially because of excessive spending, while others with modest incomes quietly accumulate significant assets through careful budgeting, saving, and investing. Stanley and Danko highlight how frugality, self-control, and long-term planning are far more predictive of wealth than prestige or status symbols. One of the most powerful insights in the book is that wealth creation follows identifiable patterns. The authors demonstrate that most millionaires prioritize financial independence over appearances, avoid unnecessary debt, and make intentional lifestyle choices aligned with their goals. By relying on data rather than anecdotes, the book provides compelling evidence that wealth is accessible to ordinary individuals willing to practice discipline, patience, and strategic financial planning. 3. Think and Grow Rich. Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill is one of the most influential personal development books ever written, built upon more than 2 decades of research into the lives of some of the world's most successful individuals. Hill studied figures such as Andrew Carnegie, Henry Ford, and Thomas Edison to identify the mental attitudes, habits, and philosophies that consistently led to extraordinary achievement. Rather than focusing solely on practical techniques, the book explores the inner mindset required to turn ambition into tangible success. Central to Hill's philosophy is the idea that wealth begins with a clearly defined purpose and an intense desire to achieve it. He emphasizes that vague hopes or passive wishes are not enough. Success requires focused intention, belief, and persistence in the face of setbacks. The book also highlights the power of faith, imagination, and disciplined thinking, suggesting that one's dominant thoughts shape actions and outcomes. Although some of the language reflects the era in which it was written, the underlying principles remain highly relevant. Hill's work continues to resonate because it addresses timeless truths about motivation, self-belief, and personal responsibility. By reshaping how individuals think about success and money, the book encourages readers to take control of their mindset and intentionally design their financial future. 2. The Richest Man in Babylon. The Richest Man in Babylon by George S. Clausen is a timeless personal finance classic that communicates enduring money lessons through engaging parables set in the ancient city of Babylon. First published in 1926, the book uses simple storytelling to make complex financial principles easy to understand and remember. By presenting lessons through relatable characters rather than technical explanations, Clausen ensures that the advice feels practical and accessible to readers of all backgrounds. At the center of the book is Arcad, a wealthy merchant who shares the habits and philosophies that allowed him to build lasting prosperity. Through his teachings, readers learn fundamental rules such as paying themselves first, controlling expenses, and making money work through wise investments. These principles are presented not as rigid rules, but as habits that gradually lead to financial stability and independence. What makes the book especially powerful is its timeless relevance. Despite being written nearly a century ago, the lessons apply just as strongly today. The emphasis on disciplined saving, cautious investing, and long-term thinking reminds readers that financial success is built through consistency, patience, and personal responsibility rather than quick wins or luck. 1. Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert T. Kiyosaki is a foundational personal finance book that reshaped how millions of readers think about money, work, and wealth creation. Through the contrasting viewpoints of his two father figures, his biological father, who valued job security and formal education, and his best friend's father, a successful entrepreneur, Kiyosaki illustrates two very different philosophies about money. This comparison serves as a powerful framework for understanding how mindset influences financial outcomes. The central lesson of the book revolves around the distinction between assets and liabilities. Kiyosaki emphasizes that true wealth is built by acquiring assets that generate ongoing income, such as businesses, investments, or real estate, rather than accumulating liabilities that drain resources. He challenges traditional beliefs that prioritize stable employment and home ownership without considering long-term financial impact. Another key theme is the importance of financial education. Kiyosaki argues that schools often fail to teach practical money skills, leaving people unprepared to manage wealth effectively. Through simple stories and real-life examples, the book makes complex financial ideas approachable for beginners. Ultimately, Rich Dad, Poor Dad encourages readers to think differently about money, take responsibility for their financial future, and develop the mindset needed to achieve long-term independence.